Legit. That's legit. That's legit.
Legit. I'm legit going back to the crab.
It legit, like.
I will legit, like a legit.
That was legit. Let's talk about paint.
Okay.
What I want to know is, did you guys do New Year's resolutions? I know last year you were like, screw that crap.
No, I'd never do resolutions.
Never do
I do some goal setting planning, which I have planned later this week.
I have one, but it's private.
Oh, hello.
What is it?
Speaking,
Why would you talk about it if you wanted it to be private?
You just asked the question, and that's the answer.
Well, you just opened up. Let's go.
Nope.
What is
he's
it?
not gonna
Have sex on more than just your birthday.
No, I've known his wife.
I mean, that's not up to me. But
It's not. All four of us have been married for a long time.
That's up to the gates of wife.
Yes.
Did hell freeze over? Then damn it, no, I'm not getting
Who's
sex.
into astrology? When,
Right.
when the stars align, that's when.
Even astrology says it should happen more often.
The magic 8 ball. Magic 8 ball. You're shit out of luck.
Once every 80 years, there's a massive alignment.
So, Jordy, what is it?
No, we're not going to make him tell us.
It's
Jordan,
probably, I'll tell you later. It's probably not appropriate for the show.
Oh.
So it is sex.
Oh.
No,
He wants
I just don't want to
a
talk about
bigger
it.
Johnson.
Yeah, Michael, I know one Johnson.
I mean, we're all white here.
A
so.
Swedish penis enlargement pump, right?
Yikes.
that is my bag, baby.
Nice,
All-time best
yeah.
opening. All right, I'm gonna hit this early.
Oh, there you go. No, resolutions are for suckers. You gotta do some. You gotta do some. Goal planning.
I've done the planning. I talked to my wife about the planning. Yeah. She always thinks I'm insane.
Really?
Planning for what?
Or sex.
Planning for the year. Yeah.
No, I know what that one is.
Yeah.
No, like financial planning or stuff like that.
So your New Year's resolutions are about finances.
Every year I set long-term goals.
That's not the same as a resolution.
No, because I don't do that.
No, we were
Resolutions
saying
are
screw resolutions.
Resolutions
Goals are
are
better.
dumb.
Gotcha.
Yeah, no, I do goals and I do long-term, and then
Even though it's semantics, but yeah.
they have to be stretch goals. Like you can't do like I want to continue breathing this year. Oh yeah, I made it. Yay.
I did it.
Yeah. No, they're always like they have to be painful to get to it.
Yeah.
If you don't set it, there's
You've
no
been
reason
reading
to
those
set it.
management books, haven't you?
It's painful to reach my toes.
Nah, I don't care about those.
Yeah.
All right, guys, my name is Paul Process. We got Anson Young, Josh on Twitter, and we got a special guest again, Jordy. We'll introduce him in just a
Jordy.
Yeah, we'll have him introduce himself in just a second.
He's gonna tell us his New Year's resolution.
Yeah.
Later.
That's what I heard. I heard that's going to happen. Josh, how do we find you?
What?
On the socials.
Josh not on Twitter.
Every time.
Josh on Twitter. And then
Twitter.
you
Josh
can also
on
email
Twitter.
you how?
Josh not on Twitter at top3.show.
Sure.
There you go.
There you go.
Anson, how do we find you?
At Young Anson on Instagram if you want to follow me there and look at fun things.
Yeah, you do a lot of cool things in there.
Sometimes.
So
When
once in
I'm
a while
on
you
it.
get in the kick and you do like 16 things in a weird row, and then
Yes.
Post-
I need to be
post-
more consistent.
and you tag Aurora in most of them.
That is part of my New Year's goals.
And tagging us, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And posting that top 3 on your socials.
Yes, I need to do that more.
Yeah.
Really?
Or once.
That's all I do.
No,
on
I've
my
done it once.
Facebook.
Okay,
Sure,
twice.
Only once.
Yeah. All right, so
Maybe twice.
Maybe twice. I don't know. I actually don't know. But my name is Paul Procise. You can find me at Paul Procise pretty much everywhere. But you can also find us all at top3.show.
He's the voice and the taskmaster. He keeps track of how much we're posting.
Have
about
you
the show.
guys? I've sent this to you guys, but my favorite show is called "Don't You Dare You Dick." My show is called "Don't You Dare You Dick." No, it's called Taskmaster out of the UK. It is one of the
Taskmaster.
Taskmaster. And
That sounds like a weird reality show
Kinda.
about domination
Kinda.
fetishes.
there's some of that in there.
Oh.
No, but it's I mean British.
that-
They get weird.
Is that your resolution? To be
Domination
dominated by your
fetish.
wife more?
Sure,
I mean,
why-
she already
sure, why
dominates
not?
your life
I will
already.
take anything at this point.
Financial domination.
Whatever.
I mean,
Whatever it takes.
Just look at me. Oh, thank you.
That's my New Year's resolution.
Well, welcome in. We have on this episode. And by the way, next episode that we're going to have is going to be candy bars. So we'd love for you to
Maybe that's
What about those candy bars?
Underrated.
maybe it was the one that was
Underrated candy bars. Nope.
last show.
No, that's not how we're gonna do it.
Maybe.
No, I have it already scheduled because I already have the graphics laid out and I've already done all that.
He's
Look
the
at
voice.
this. I
He's
know.
the running the show.
The Taskmaster says.
I can't say anything because he knows it's out of my wheelhouse. I'm like, I'm so defenseless.
Yeah, shut your fat hole. I mean, we're all right. Let's be done. Jordy.
Hello, my name's Jordy.
I used to be called Betty Crocker.
I did not.
Gosh, Josh is ruining it. Stop touching buttons.
Josh
Josh
hates
touches
everything.
buttons.
Josh
Josh
ruins
ruins
everything.
everything.
Right. Jordy, go ahead. Sorry.
I'm excited to be back. Thanks
Thanks
again
for
for
having-
having me.
thanks for coming back.
This is my third timer. I think.
Third time caller.
Yes.
I think
caller.
the third time caller. Right. All regular. What
Long-time
is it?
listener?
Long time listener. Right.
Yeah.
Puts me on par now with. I think Shawnee and Dee did.
They did.
They did
Shawnee.
two.
Dee
They
did
did
two.
two. Dee did
Shawnee and House did two.
Yeah, I'm in the
Or
lead
three.
now.
Shawnee and House did three.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm tied with them.
Wait, no, they didn't.
They did pepper vodka.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't remember the.
They did.
JJ's.
JJ's.
Oh, they
it
did the
makes him
pies.
angry.
Yeah. Oh, I hate
But
JJ's.
I think that was
JJ's
it, though.
Pastries is the worst company of all time.
Hashtag
freaking
JJ
hate them.
Sucks.
They suck.
Do you still have a box full of them?
No, Josh did.
No, Remy got into him.
Oh.
Oh.
And
Did he
Wendy's
crap his
all-
pants?
No, but they like I went to the spare bedroom and I was like, what is this doing up? Why are there so many pies on the bed?
Oh, no.
No, this it's like and my first thought was, what? Oh, that solved a problem.
Yes. Now I can throw them all
Goodbye.
away.
But
Yeah.
you need to also check his. I just got electrocuted in my ears. Check his, heart rate and all that kind of stuff.
He did take a bite.
Excessive amount of salt that JJ's puts in their pastries that makes no sense.
Calm down.
My review
Calm
on
down.
Amazon of theirs is actually is rated high on that.
It's a good
Is it
episode.
really?
Yeah,
It's a
and
good
people keep
episode, too.
clicking as helpful, which is awesome.
It is helpful, yes.
I hate
The
JJ's.
Anyway,
you should have let them harden out, and then you could
how could they get harder?
You can hockey slap them, slap shot them into something. No,
Anyway,
Top three.
Jordy is the one that will, if we don't drop something on Wednesday,
yes, he's the one who's like,
he's
guys,
the, he's
What
the
did you
one.
do when we were on our long break? When I was dying of COVID,
Yeah.
or Josh was dying of COVID,
I wasn't dying.
or
So-
we just weren't showing up.
If I recall correctly, you recorded those two at Welcome Home.
Yep.
Yep. And then we didn't do anything
And that
for
was it for a while.
4
Yeah.
months, three months.
Right.
something like that.
So
Yeah. That was a brutal
September,
experience,
October. No, we
November,
dropped in November. So it wasn't.
It was a long time.
We dropped one for Thanksgiving.
I think it was
So
like 6 weeks.
I listen on Amazon. That's
okay.
where I listen.
Cool.
I know you everywhere, but that's the
Nice.
service I have is Amazon.
Wait, does they have their own podcast platform?
It's just through Amazon Music.
Yeah.
So if you're an Amazon Prime member, you're automatically subscribed to Amazon
Member
Prime
berries?
Music, and one of them is anyway. So
And there might be more to come about Amazon Music. They've got some things that might be coming. out.
Yes.
There you go.
but that's where I listen. But I'm subscribed. I am subscribed on Amazon.
Thank you.
Good to be.
Nice,
But
nice.
they didn't
Subscribe,
give me,
hit the like button.
they didn't give me any notifications that new episodes were out. Josh didn't tell me. So one
Like
day
he does.
So I'm only subscribed to two. I'm subscribed to this one and one from NPR. And
To put you to sleep.
I sometimes no, it's wait, don't tell me. So it's still pretty liberal.
Wait, don't tell me.
NPR, it's NPR, so it's very pretty left leaning.
But they have these voices that.
But wait, don't
They have really
don't
good
tell me
voices, yeah.
is you're familiar with quiz shows on
Yeah.
UK TV shows. So it's basically America's only quiz show. Wait, don't tell me. It's good.
Wait, is this how you like know that like worthless?
No, that's
Are
just
Yes, I
you a
can hear you
depository? Are you a repository of useless knowledge?
Are you into
Oh my God.
depositories?
My wife literally tells me that about me. I
You're a
have
repository
I
of
just
useless
have
knowledge.
all kinds of useless knowledge, and I do. The funny thing is, I watch a ton of British quiz shows, talk
Jordy
shows.
is full of worthless knowledge.
Oh my gosh, yeah. That's why Jordan and I get along because we hate you, but which is not useless.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
so I can hear you chewing.
Long story short, Amazon didn't give me any notifications that new episodes were out. There's been like 5 or 6 now.
Yeah, by this time they'll be.
By this time, and Josh didn't bother to tell me that you guys had done anymore. So I just was randomly walking the dog one day, and I was like, well, let's see if there's any more episodes. I was like, oh god, there's a whole bunch more. So I got caught up. But
So what we need you to do is subscribe on your favorite podcast platform.
Yes.
Rate it at 5.0 stars.
4.7.
Not like Josh.
shut up, you fat idiot.
There we go.
Average should be.
It's the thing.
By the way, if you're in our Discord or if you haven't got to join our Discord, the link is in every podcast episode. So if you have Discord, please join us on Discord because we actually have some fun there. Anson does not join us, but
No.
it's definitely Jordy. Jordy's on there.
John?
Mike.
Yeah.
And Josh is on there. Mike's on there. We have Grape in there. We have a bunch of people.
Hey,
Grape is name.
Oh, boy.
Hot Stinky Poop.
HTTP.
Yeah, he's been talking to us.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
him,
we rated
him and I have
his.
been memeing it to each other.
Yeah, he is, by the way, he's the owner of the sunflower seeds we did a few weeks ago.
Yum.
Check out that
Those
episode.
are good.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
I got a whole nother order. And
Oh.
they did, I got 5 different flavors. I did the dill flavor,
Dill?
which frankly you would like. That's a bit tart, tangy. There's some tangy dill. I think it's called
What?
tangy dill. Yeah.
I want some tangy dill in
And
my
so it
mouth.
kind of, unfortunately, reminds me a little bit too much of pickle. I think it's just like a mindset thing. Like it's mostly dill, but there's some tanginess there. And I'm like,
The
"Ooh."
vinegary.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's like in my head, I go to pickle, but I actually enjoy the flavor, which I don't want to admit. But I'm not going to tell you guys that.
You did. Oh,
No, I'm not telling you.
Okay.
But and then they had a new one that's called Smoky Barbecue.
Ooh.
That has zero heat to it. Now remember, a lot of the ones that we had.
They were a little spicy.
Yep, they were a little spicy. But then there's another one called Parmesan
Garlic, right?
garlic Parmesan.
Yeah. Oh. That one good.
It's good. But the garlic, as we know, is spicy.
I love garlic.
Like fresh garlic, but so it has fresh garlic and fresh
You
Parmesan.
don't like garlic?
So good.
Josh hates everything,
what
including
does-
garlic.
The Cajun is still my all-time favorite.
Cajun.
That episode made me hungry.
Yeah.
The Nashville hot.
So I
good.
full
Oh my
disclosure,
God.
I did not buy any from your sponsors.
But you're going to.
And yes, I will.
Yes,
But
yes.
I immediately needed to go to the store and I found Taco Bell
Yeah.
Oh.
flavored.
Is it
and-
good?
The reason I went there is because Josh was talking about during that episode taco flavoring being his favorite.
Yeah.
And at one point Spitz or somebody had a
Yeah.
taco
Yeah.
flavor.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
there's
yeah.
literally a Taco
Was it
Bell.
good? Did you try it?
Taco Bell branded. It's
Well, Diamond Snacks has taco flavoring.
yeah.
remember?
And it was
Okay,
good,
thanks.
but yeah. So I listened to that episode again. And I want to try the
times?
Cajun one. Yeah, I want to try the Cajun one, so I'm gonna go order some.
Nice.
Nice. I did throw in some Nashville hots into some like black pepper.
Yeah.
And,
Ooh.
and it was good. And
Didn't Nashville Hot make Paul's tongue bleed? Did it really
It
make
was-
your tongue bleed?
it was brutal.
close. Yeah, it was.
It was like drooling. Like I was literally drooling because it was so hot.
Yeah, but it's a good flavor. That's the point.
And during that episode, I talked about the Old Bay.
Yeah.
And my friend Andy
Yes.
did send me some Old Bay sunflower seeds.
Nice.
Nice.
And
We love you, Andy.
the only thing that I use Old Bay on is salmon. And so when I tried them, I was literally like, "Ooh, I don't know. This tastes just like having salmon on salmon night."
Yeah, well, I've been enjoying. It's actually out in the truck. Or I don't have my truck with me, but I have a bunch of different things because I'm going to be a regular orderer from these. Now these are my personal friends. They're not sponsors or anything like that. These are just my personal friends. He's somebody that I played games with and then I streamed with, and we became mixer partners and all that kind of stuff. That's not what this episode is about. What is this episode about? Hey, by the way, I have to pee. I'm not going to go poop my pants. But I have drank so much in the last episode that we recorded, and then so much water.
12 minutes in, he's all.
Yeah, like a girl. Bladder small
He's
size of
out.
Whatever.
Sorry.
I'm just gonna hum the Jeopardy theme song until you
Yeah.
get back.
Dude, no,
you
let's not do that. 'cause, like,
What if I really am pooping my pants? I'll let you know in about 3 episodes.
exactly. Like, we're going to be like, oh, my God.
There's a shower in that bathroom for a
If
reason.
that shower goes on.
There you go. Yeah. Oh.
So to fill time, Josh gave me some of the sunflower seeds from
Yes.
that episode. I'm
I
gonna
don't,
try
because I've been so broken.
I want to try a Nashville Hot one. I don't even know what Nashville Hot anything tastes like.
You've
Believe
never
it or
had
not.
Nashville Hot?
Nashville Hot anything.
Holy.
Nashville. So I lived in Nashville for a handful of years.
Okay.
Nashville Hot,
It-
as
it
far as
might
I
have-
knew,
it might
didn't
have been-
exist.
It
back
might have been
then.
before it became like a thing.
God, I
and
had
when
some
when
Nashville Hot from that chicken place.
Yeah.
God, what was it called?
You said it was Murfreesboro.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So Nashville Hot it's an oil based sauce.
It
and,
is.
and it's got like cayenne. It's got like a bunch of spices in it. But usually you already have this like hot chicken breast that's like
You
coated
took one.
coated in a bunch of stuff.
Was it too hot?
One's okay.
One's okay.
I'm not gonna try 15 like Paul did.
Stick it. Yeah,
You need to do more.
yeah. Let it sit in your mouth for a minute. See
You
how
got to
that
put
goes.
at least 10 in.
Misery loves company.
does,
Is that
yeah.
what
It
this
does.
is about?
Yeah.
Put your pants on, Paul.
Paul, everything come out all right?
Yep.
Great.
No poops. No poops. All right.
All
So
right,
so this episode, what are we doing, Paul?
Wait,
Oh, gosh.
You were talking to us about Nashville Hot. I want to continue.
What
that
is
was the end of
Nashville
the story.
hot? Anything.
Oh.
No,
It's
it-
oily based heat.
Yeah, it's an oil-based sauce. Usually it goes like on a sandwich. So it's already breaded with hot stuff. It's fried, and then it sits there, and then they put more of this oil-based hot sauce on top of it.
On top. Oh, my God.
And so the first time I had it was like a ghost pepper Nashville Hot.
Oh gosh,
And it was just no,
not fun.
No, it was not.
The toilet melted.
I didn't know what
did.
I didn't know what it was. I'd never heard about
Yeah.
Nashville Hot until it was on a stupid KFC ad. You know, they had all those goofy
Yeah, yeah,
KFC
yeah.
ads. in a
That's
row.
not the same.
yeah,
and
but
I was
those
like-
are probably not as hot as they should be.
My point is, like, I was like, Nashville was not
I saw-
synonymous with heat, at least, you know, at the time. So.
No,
Apparently
the one I
Nashville.
had, I wish I could remember the name of the place,
Yeah,
but it was like I looked at the sauce and I was like, oh God,
yeah.
that is going to make the backside.
We need to ask Autumn. Autumn.
It's in your beard.
Or HSP what their favorite Nashville hot, because they actually live in Nashville, in the area of Nashville.
Oh, okay.
So we need to ask them, hey guys, post this on social media so we can all find the best Nashville hot. But
Yeah.
also we do really like what's that chicken place that we went to over
Slim
in
Chickens?
New York?
Slim
Chickens.
Chickens.
They have a decent one
Yeah.
for a national brand. They have a decent one.
Now we went to Denver Biscuit Company and they have like a couple of their breakfast sandwiches that have fried chicken.
Yeah.
And so the last time we went there, they're like, "You want regular or you want Nashville Hot?" And I was like, "Wait, Nashville Hot with a biscuit, like gravy, egg, bacon." I was like, "Yeah, Nashville Hot. Let's do that."
There's another one called
was amazing.
Lucille's. They don't do Nashville
weak?
because it's New Orleans.
It was
based.
kind of weak on that one, yeah.
Yeah, so there's a local place called Lucille's, but
Okay.
it's also a national chain, I believe.
Oh,
But it's in New Orleans kind of a thing. But they have some pretty high, pretty Cajun.
I want some,
inspired-
like-
Is it bad that I
Cajun
don't like the beignets or whatever?
Yeah.
Beignets are fun because when you like accidentally like breathe in, you're like, and then you're like, poof, and then everybody
got
on the
the-
table has done
yeah.
cocaine.
Because I've done.
I got the white lung pop.
We went to the famous place in New Orleans for that,
Yeah,
and
it's a sopapilla with powdered sugar on it.
yeah, but they're like. I mean, if it was like Miami, like cocaine, like oh my God, cocaine. But it was so. I was like,
It is offensively.
I want some pastry with my.
yeah, it's
powdered
like an
sugar?
inch of powdered sugar.
Yeah.
In the bag, it's weird. Like, how do they pay so much for that? I mean, they've got to be paying a fortune, or maybe they don't because it's such bulk.
There is a place. There's a place here that does some like authentic beignets,
Yeah.
but I've never craved it. When I went to New Orleans this year, I didn't even care.
Lucille's
to go
really
there.
does.
Weren't you with us when?
What?
Were you with us when Wendy was like, "Oh, they have beignets," and she's like, "Oh, this." I was like, "It's a Louisiana place."
Yeah,
I think we went to
we were
went to
eating somewhere,
Lucille's.
and they were like,
It was Lucille's.
"Was it?"
Yeah,
Because she was like, "Oh, I want that."
it's just off Broadway.
huh?
Yeah,
yeah.
it's really good.
Anyways, what are we doing today?
Yeah, Josh.
What are we doing today? Oh, sours, sour beers, but also another we've never had.
So we had
So
to
we're going
bring
in
a
blind.
sour.
Yeah, we're going in blind again.
We had to bring a sour that we've never even had.
That we've
before.
never tried. Yeah.
Right.
And so my thought was, because I had Diebold had a quick sour, what was it? A quick persimmon.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Persimmon citrus.
But you had that.
Yeah, it's really good. I got it in the fridge.
It
No,
is
I've had
good.
that,
Yeah,
too.
Yeah,
it's
Gene,
really, really good.
Gene persimmon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that what it was called?
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
I
And
thought
it's
you
got
had- I think I gave you one.
You may have sent me an image. I don't think I've had one.
it's got Gene Simmons like moniker
Go
on
ahead.
it, like his Kiss moniker on it.
Anyway, so I got that, and then I was like, oh, when I was at Joyride picking up the last beers, they had a tangerine, I think. I don't know. So I picked that up, and I was like, oh, we can do a whole show on sours. And then I was like, oh, we can do a whole show on citrus sours.
Okay,
But then the one of them I looked at was a Gosa, and I was like, oh.
not quite. Right.
screw it. And so we just kind of put it out there. And then they're like, you can't pick Diebold. So
Yeah, and then I was like, you can't pick. What's the other one that you always go to?
Oh, WeldWorks.
WeldWorks, yeah. So
So
it was good.
I have the Cosmic Tangerine Fruited Sour Ale.
I do like fruit
From?
and sour.
Joyride.
Try right. Okay.
Joyride.
Here's me. I didn't do any research on it because, well, that's just me. And that's weird because I normally do research.
Right.
But I saw fruited sour. I was like, man.
I do like fruited sour.
And I used to hate sours. And then Jordy was like, oh, you got to have a sour. And like we started off kind of meh. But then after like getting into that Goza, like the Reunion Island.
Yeah.
And then the Gene Persimmons, I'm like, ooh, this is yummy. And so like when I was at Diebold buying, I bought the Figgy. The Figgy, I bought the Reunion Island.
Yeah.
And I bought the orange one.
Oh, yeah.
And the owner was like,
Nice.
I see a sour
Yeah.
taste bud in you. And I was like,
Yeah.
no, I don't like sour.
I guess I do.
Well, I do actually.
Yeah,
I liked it. I told him like I love the Reunion Island, and then I made a comment. He's like, "Oh, you were the guy." He's like, "Oh yeah, that's right. You were here like 2 hours after we opened, and you bought."
Oh, yeah.
I bought $100 and some odd worth of.
Yes, you did.
You were the wino who showed up that day.
That's right.
No, I mean, they're great people. But he's like, "Oh yeah, I remember you because I bought so much."
You would remember that if you were,
Yep.
if you were like
Definitely.
just did a release and somebody's like,
I love
I
the
want
review.
10 6-packs of that, and they're like,
It's
Okay, sir.
It's 4 packs, and they're
This
like
is a Wendy's.
$14 a 4-pack or something.
That's actually cheap.
It's
that's actually, that's
It
actually
is.
not bad.
I'm just saying.
Oh, wow.
It is.
Looks like champagne.
I was gonna say from the last one. to this
Champagne.
one.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
our last episode. Go ahead and check it out on wherever you listen to your
It was
podcast.
It was Dark as Your Soul, Part 2
Yep.
with Jordy.
It's one of the best episodes
It was
you guys
yes.
have ever done.
Highly rated.
Make sure that you're rating that episode, by the way, and leaving comments for us on your podcast platform. That helps us get
Yes,
more,
please.
algorithm boosts. So this is
Joyride
lager
Cosmic
looking.
Tangerine Fruited Sour. It's Edgewater's first, oldest, and favorite brewery.
so many sours to me on the nose smell like dirty socks.
Yeah, they do. They don't smell
Yes.
very good. I was gonna say, I didn't want to.
They smell sour.
I didn't want to poison the well, as they say.
I
but
don't-
It kind
did
of
you get more?
smells like horse poop.
It really,
kinda
I would say
kinda
it smells more like horse piss, and it looks like horse piss.
Huh. How much horse?
I don't.
That's literally the smell. When I first smelled it, I was like, "This smells horsey."
It really does.
smells like it comes from a horse. It tastes great.
Yeah.
So you like horse meat or you like horse
I've
piss?
never had horse meat. I just stick to the mountain lions.
No.
Oh, boy.
It's a cool can.
This is like, it's really clean. It's super cold because it was in your cold thing.
Yeah.
It's got a hint of the orangey, tangerine-y.
It's citrusy.
It's not super sour,
No.
which is kind of nice.
I can taste some of the citrus.
Yeah. My problem with a lot of sours, like super sours, is like it hits your gut and then like insta heartburn.
No.
We've talked about that before.
No. Stop being a little.
It just kind of, to me, it just seems like a basic, just nice basic sour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 4.7. Like, what do you expect it to do?
I don't think they're ever very high.
Not normally. I mean, there's some out there that.
I think that this
I
one's
can
like,
go grab the Joyride or the.
We'll do that
Diebold.
later. We'll do that later.
yeah.
I wanted to try this because I heard an episode. If you look at somebody like Paul and you just whisper, Paul, nobody else can hear you.
No, I can't hear you. What are you saying over there?
What are you saying, Jordy?
What are you saying? What do you think, Paul?
It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Do you like the sour beers?
I love sour beers.
It's
Okay.
fine.
Yeah, it's fine though.
Because I mean, I will sit down like me, the Reunion Island. Yeah, I'll go sit down. I'm gonna drink one. Maybe
Well, yeah,
two,
and then
maybe
I-
three.
Yeah, when you were like, I don't really care for sours. Remember, I introduced the salted sour.
See,
This, yeah,
Dogfish Head
Dogfish Head.
Oh,
has a-
the sequence.
Sequence, and that is
Sequence,
such
yeah.
a good beer.
yeah, it's a great,
good, yeah.
great,
But
great beer.
Reunion Island.
But
kicks
you were
its
still
ass.
denying that you didn't like sours at the time. I'm like, oh no, you like sours.
Yeah, you like that?
And then I got into it,
Yep.
And then Reunion Line is still number one.
Yeah.
That's such
So
a
we're not rating crap right now, dude.
But you haven't gone down the black hole of sours.
Right.
Like, there's a whole layers
Just
of
start
sours.
drinking.
Paradox out of New York, Paradox out of here. Then there's oh my gosh,
Paradox
so many.
here.
Remind me what makes it sour. Originally, it was basically a mistake, right? There was something, a different kind of yeast, a wild yeast.
The
that
wild yeast
got into the.
Well, now you're like, well, that's like Tank 7.
Sure. Well, yeah.
Boulevard.
There's a lot of places that do wild yeast.
That's an interesting
Yeah,
read.
that's
Read
true.
all about Tank 7 out of Boulevard.
Okay.
Because that is now a jacked up tank, or it was a jacked up tank that screwed up the beer. And then like, oh, this is actually really good.
Actually, we like this.
So somebody figured out which strain of yeast was causing this.
And then they would do
started
like kettle
doing it on purpose.
sours. They
Right.
would do like all kinds of different ways to get sour. Because I think that there's multiple ways to get the sour.
Yeah.
I can taste the
Flavor.
citrus and I can get the tarty.
Right.
That's kind of like, I feel like I'm missing something.
I think
And
I
Josh
think-
is still
I
on
think
his
it's
flavor
solid, but it's pretty
It's
basic.
basic.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know.
I would-
No,
I
think
I would
it's-
drink
I
it.
think it's fine.
I told you,
I
I
would sit
saw
down
it
and drink it.
and I was doing my order. I was like, I want that, and I want that. And you took too long, so I'm going to add that to it. So,
You can't go wrong with tangerine.
no.
It's sour, I don't think.
I have a daughter named Clementine.
Yeah.
You should have named her Tangerine.
No.
Should have named her Naval.
No.
Navel.
It's Clementine.
All right, Jordy.
I'm so excited about this.
Oh, good.
Okay.
I knew this was going to be up your alley.
Yeah. So I'm from Durango. Ska Brewing is in Durango.
Oh.
Have you had it before?
I have not. Well, full disclosure, I had a taste at GABF.
And I wanted a
How
taste
long
of this,
ago?
and I told the guy no.
years and years ago.
Okay.
Years and years ago. So I
It's
know,
far enough away.
I know I'm breaking the rule a little bit, but I'm the reason I'm so excited about it. A, it's from Ska, which I love. Which is from
I had a
Durango,
Ska beer last night.
which is where I'm from.
It's all Durango.
And I had it at Beer Fest. Just again, the little 1 ounce taste you get at Beer Fest years and years ago. They don't ship a lot. They
don't.
They brew in Durango. They don't have any facilities anywhere else. They ship from Durango. I think they might have some brother sister relationships with breweries in Denver, but generally they just ship from themselves. If it's not one of the big ones, you know, the trying to think like Modus Operandi and all these other ones. If it's not one of their big ones, it doesn't make it to Denver that often.
Yeah.
So
That's probably the only ska I've had is the Modus Operandi.
I had a Mexican lager
Did you?
last night.
they make a dark Mexican lager.
That's what I had, but it wasn't dark.
I'd want that.
They
I want that.
B-Dubs was like, oh, Mexican
Yeah.
lager dark, and they brought it to me and said, no, I said the dark Mexican lager. I was thinking like a Negra Modelo.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, this is it. I'm like,
No, yeah, they make two. They make a Mexican lager, Logger. It's a joke, like Mexican lager,
Right.
and it's basically a Corona clone,
I felt like that's what I had.
and it's good. It's better than Corona. And then they make a dark lager that's new. It is different.
That's what I don't know.
You got jobbed at
I did.
B-Dubs.
Yeah, you got
So anyway, so this one is called Pink Vapor Stew.
Huh.
Vapor stew.
The guy at Joyride was all, do you want to taste the tangerine, the cosmic? And I
interesting.
said, no. And he goes,
Are you sure?
what?
Are you
And, like,
sure?
he was so confused because he's like, I just offered you free beer and you said no, but you still ordered it.
Did you say no, sir?
All right. So this
Their
the
logo
label-
looks the same. Like they
label
always
looks the
do.
same, but it's Pink Vapor Stew. But this independently handcrafted sour ale brewed
Oh.
with apples,
It is pink.
Holy
ginger,
Very pink.
cow.
carrots, and beets.
That's what the red
Wait,
comes.
wow.
carrot, ginger?
Okay, so
Carrots?
sour ale brewed with apples, ginger, carrots, and beets.
Ooh.
Do you want to know
like it.
the best juice is?
There's water in this, Paul.
Water?
No.
Beer. Beer juice.
Beer juice. So
Carrot orange is
Carrot
my
orange?
favorite juice.
Is this something you can find somewhere or you have to make it?
You can get it at King Supers.
You can
Carrot
get
orange?
Yes.
The problem is they always put a bunch of TTT was it
Turmeric.
turmeric in it, and
No,
it
no.
screws
No.
it up.
Okay, so the one at Cottonwood was a big super. They have some just straight carrot and orange juice.
All right, when you go pick up the King Super
I'll get you
Sushi,
some, okay.
you need because when I lived in India, that was like the juice, and I picked up
Carrot and orange?
I was
It's
picking
so
up,
good.
I used to pick up like these Tetra Packs, and it's always small. and I picked up like all these Tetra Packs of like orange juice, right? I was like, oh, orange juice and apple juice, yada yada, because I wanted some juice in the morning. And one day, someone stocked the orange juice, put the orange carrot in the orange juice, and I picked it up and I opened it up and I was like, ah. And then I was like, oh, well, it's such a pain in the ass to get food.
Yeah.
I see what's going on here. That was like, I'm just going to drink it. I was like,
I'm going to drink my food.
and I was like, oh my God, and it's one of my favorite things to drink now.
Huh.
So when I was in Mexico the other week, they had carrot orange juice. And I was like, can I get the carrot orange juice?
Like together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
It's so
I've
good.
never
It's
seen
really
it
good.
Oh my
ever
God,
together.
it is
So I
so
I've seen
stupid
pineapple orange. I've seen like cranberry orange.
I have a juicer that I do it all the
Carrot
time.
juice is awesome.
Carrot juice is good,
Yeah,
and then you
great.
add orange juice, and it is amazing.
Yeah.
Years and years ago, V8, the
Yeah.
They
tomato
used
company,
to have
they
a
came out
re-
with a V8 Splash.
Yes,
This was
it
in
was
high
so
school.
good.
And it was basically just carrot juice. And it was really good.
It
They've
was
changed
so
They've changed
damn
it since
good.
then, but
Huh.
carrot juice is awesome. Anyway,
All right. So this one, the
pink
Scarborough.
vapor stew.
Yeah,
Well,
I'm not getting
I hear,
any nose.
I hear a show.
don't smell
I hear a
anything.
show coming up for Anson.
Definitely.
Carrot juice.
You're right. There is
Carrot
no
orange.
smell to this whatsoever.
Yeah, I can't get anything off of
It
Oh, what are you
smells
guys
sour.
talking about? I smell all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
I just wanted to mention the name Pink Vapor Stew comes from a song by Fishbone, which is
Okay.
reggae ska band. So
They get like okay, so naming your entire brewery off of like such a niche
kinda
music
hard.
group
Kinda
or
tough,
music
right?
genre.
Basically,
like, that's
limiting
brave.
yourself to the 90s, even though ska went longer. I know that.
That's
I know
brave.
Ska aficionados,
You're like
but
we're new metal brewing, and then all of your song titles are like basically like corn songs or something.
Right.
all of your beers are like
throwing a mix of Rammstein and
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna taste it.
I feel like it's got a more, I don't know what the right word,
a hibiscus.
complicated flavor than
Hibiscus.
the Joyride.
Man, okay, it's good. I don't taste any of those things that you talked about. I don't taste the ginger. I thought it'd be like spicy ginger, like picow.
Yeah, so what is it? Apples, ginger, carrots, and beets.
It's really good.
It's got tanginess.
maybe it's just
You
because
don't
I
even
had.
count.
I need to clear my palate because
So-
I just had a red vine.
Yeah. Are you using it as a straw?
Not yet.
Okay.
I can.
So ska itself, if so Fort Lewis College is in Durango. Yeah,
I have no
and
idea.
it is.
I taste the apples. now,
Believe me,
yeah.
it has a nickname of calling. Some people call it Fort Leisure College, because it's in the Four Corners and people go there to do outdoorsy things more than school. At least
Sure,
at
sure.
the time. But
Red
ska
Wine doesn't
bands, because it's this kind of smaller college town, ska bands would come through.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to think.
Like Mustard Plug and
Nobody huge. I'm trying to think.
Mustard Plug was big.
There were all these concerts I wasn't allowed to go to because they were all 18 plus or 21 plus, but pretty big names.
Okay.
And so ska, that's
Supertones.
so Durango kind of had a small ska area, so that's why they named it after it. But anyway,
God, that was like every weekend in high school.
Five Iron Frenzy.
Christian.
5 Iron.
Yep.
Five Iron's the-
Real big fish.
I almost said that.
God.
yeah,
Real big fish. Yeah.
Oh, I loved Real Big.
Yeah.
I think we talked about this before. Like, there was a time in college where I was like, oh, they got a 5-piece brass?
Yeah.
I wasted my time with that crap. Like, you had to have a big brass band.
But
I think I went to
but
Real
you
Big
and
Fish.
Anson, or not you and Anson, you and
Eric and I.
Eric, yeah.
would go out a lot.
And that's why we had to, like, it's always the punk ska mix.
Yes.
It was punk.
Because they are
and then
they're
ska.
very closely related.
Right.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, God, another punk band. Oh,
Ska.
they have a brass section.
We went.
Ooh.
So
Ooh, I
An-
could skank to
Anson
this.
and I
Okay.
in high school went to a lot of concerts together, and then we would go with Matt.
Yeah, yeah.
But Anson and I specifically would go to a lot, and then we kind of would cross over on like the fests and kind of stuff like that.
Yeah. I did see Real Big Fish and Mustard Plug with Eric. He was like, "You got to see Mustard Plug," and I was like, that sounds disgusting. Like,
Oh, it's so
I don't
good.
want to see your Mustard Plug. I don't care. How much you pay me?
Are you thinking of the music?
Yeah, that's
music
the
plug?
first. That's like the first time you learn about the mucus plug when your
Yeah.
wife gets pregnant, and you're like, "Done reading this,
No,
reading that
why did I
mucus
just-
plug.
no,
mucus
Jordy.
plug. What the heck is this thing?"
Oh,
I don't want to know about it.
no.
Luckily,
And
I,
I have 3 kids. I still don't want to know about it.
I didn't see the first one because my daughter was getting to ICU.
Yeah,
the second one, like she was all like, blah, blah, and here comes the.
Yeah, no, I was front row, and things have not been the same ever.
No. See, that's where you did it wrong.
The trauma runs deep.
I told them.
very-
I
Seen all
told,
three.
I told them
Oh, it's so bad.
I was staying
So bad.
way south of the, or way north of the DMC.
I'm getting right up in there.
I was so
I'm
far
catching.
north of the DMC. I had no idea. And they brought in, like, for the first kid, they brought in a mirror. And they're like, do you want to watch? I was like, I've been staring at my wife in the wall.
Yes.
Do you think I actually want to watch what the hell's
I'm
going
looking
on?
at the outlet. I'm
Yeah.
looking at the
Oh,
that monitor. I'm looking out the window.
It was like the oxygen monitor, her face, little thing that made lines.
yes.
Oxygen monitor, face. Like, it's just, that's your zone. I played zone coverage
Yes.
for right there. And whatever
That's
she was,
funny.
at times she would like scream and whatever. And I'm like, okay, face. Oh, we're done? Okay, oxygen monitor. We're gonna mix it up and go back to the little line thingy. But
See, none of that actually grossed me out. In truth, like that just never bothered me. None of it. So I was just like, whatever.
I also asked my wife if
I've
she was
also-
sure her water broke. And it was just like pink fluid all over the wall.
yikes.
All over the floor. I was like, what the hell?
Pink fluid.
I wasn't home for that.
Wow.
She had called me and I was at work. She's like, my water broke. I'm like, I got like an hour left of stuff to
man.
do. Like, and it was a week early. So I was like, I'm going to try and finish up what I'm doing here. And then it's like an hour drive. So she was so mad. She was like,
I asked her if she was sure, and she's like, go in the bathroom. And I went in and I was like, oh, God, there's shit everywhere.
clean up an aisle.
But, like, she spent the day, she went and, like, did Orange Cycle.
Orange Theory.
Orange Theory. She did Orange Theory in the morning.
At 9 months?
Went to IKEA. Oh, yeah.
Eight, whatever
That's
months.
brave. Yeah.
Went to IKEA, like, did all kinds of crap. We were working in the room, getting the room set up, and it was like 11:30 at night, and she's like, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm like, all right, fine, whatever. I'm like, I'm in bed.
Congratulations.
And she comes back, she's like, my water broke. And I'm like, are you sure? And she just says, go look in the bathroom.
Oh man.
And I went and I was like, oh my God, what the hell?
That's not, wait, that's number 2?
The horror
first one.
begins.
That was the first one.
Oh man. Our first one. So our first one, we lived in this little town in Oklahoma called Veneta. I was a youth pastor at the time, a little small church, and it was a month early. So our firstborn was a month early. So I was not sleeping well because of just like the position of the baby in the belly. Sarah had to
Wait,
sleep.
were you pregnant?
Yes,
was
but no,
also
Sarah had to sleep on the couch because just how she like needed extra support on her belly.
Yeah.
and it just was more comfortable for. So she was sleeping downstairs. I was sleeping up in the bedroom, and I was not sleeping well. And I decided that night to take a sleeping pill or like a Tylenol PM or something.
I'm checking out of this one.
Oh yeah, I was like, because I would like put on a movie and fall asleep in the bed. I had this whole routine, and I was out. And like 3 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning. I don't know. Sarah can tell you because I was out. Sarah like comes and pushes me, and she's like, "You got to get up." I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
And then
No, leave me alone.
it was so bad because we were in this little small town in the northeast corner of Oklahoma. We had to drive all the way to Tulsa, which was about 45 minutes to an hour away. And
No,
to
baby,
get to the
you're not
hospital-
coming right now.
Oh gosh, it was bad. So I was out. I'm groggy as heck because I took the Tylenol PM. And she's like, hey, by the way, we are not prepared, so I need to get some things from Walmart real quick.
Oh no.
Oh,
And I'm
yeah.
like, oh my gosh. So I
What are your
rushed over to-
contractions?
right.
7 minutes? Yeah, we can hit Walmart.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
it wasn't
sure.
that bad, but it was kind of crazy. But so I ran to Walmart, got her the stuff that she needed.
Yeah.
I ran out, of course, grabbed like 3 or 4 Red Bulls, which I don't endorse. Don't ever do this. And I pounded all of them. Don't ever do that. It's really bad for your heart. I'm a case study.
we
Case
know.
study. Yes,
We know.
yes.
Yeah. So I drive from this little town called Veneta all the way down to Tulsa. And like I said, it was a 45-minute drive. And I knew somebody on the highway patrol that would be able to call all the highway patrol guys because I'm a former police officer. I'm like, hey, this is a story. I'm driving down. I'm flying because we have to get to this hospital. And he's like, yep, gotcha. And so Sarah had no clue that I was doing that because she was focusing on it being in labor.
Because she's about ready to get split like a
Yeah,
I'm just throwing that one out there.
I mean, it was a preemie, so it couldn't have been that big. So I drove down this thing, and I got seriously to the hospital because I've trained for driving extremely fast. But I got down there in about 15 to 20 minutes in 45 minutes. I mean, I was flying. And as I was going, there
And
was
out of
actually,
gas.
because we had a buddy that was on the highway patrol, he had guys lined up along the way, kind of lights and sirens, kind of like giving me flashes like, yeah, just keep going, just keep going, just keep going. Like,
Nice.
So I got
Plus, it
him
was late
there.
at night. Or was it late
It was
at
like
night?
3 a.m. or something like that.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
So it was
yeah.
open road.
No
and I literally
tractors.
got in the middle, and I just, you gobbled up like a Pac-Man. You sit in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
And I just sat in the middle of the road just in case there was any deer and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Anyways, I got there very fast. So that was our first sons. Our only son, but our firstborns.
The second one, I made it to the what is it, like the checkup thingy.
Yeah.
Like the wife goes in like every freaking week. Like, we're gonna look at you, and I've missed every single one. I've been busy with work, traveling, yada. And then Wendy goes, "You should go to this one." Well, all right, fine, whatever. Like, whatever. And they're like, "Oh, you can't go home."
Oh, really?
What? No, you can't go home. It's go time.
Yeah.
Oh,
I wasn't ready for that.
okay. And they're like, so, yeah. But like, and so they're like, all right, so we're gonna do this one. All right, that's fine. So they told like, we're gonna check you in. You can do whatever. And they said we had to be back at like 7 o'clock, 7 o'clock at night, which I thought was really weird. Like 8 o'clock, it's like you can put your daughter to bed,
Oh, and then come back?
but you can come back and you're gonna have this kid tonight.
Oh, wow.
And we're like, well, that just seems weird, but okay, whatever. And I'm not medical. I don't do medical. I have no interest in medical. But I was like, all right. And so like, they're like, yeah, go tuck your daughter in, and then we'd like you to come back here and we'll have a kid.
Wow.
And that's like,
That was it?
I don't remember much. Like the second one, I feel bad for him. Because
It all blurs together.
well, he was easier. Like he came out like I was on. Let's see. I was on her right side the first time, and then the second time I was on the left side, and so I had different things to look at. Like it was the warming thingy for baby.
Yeah.
It was still the oxygen thing, and then her. So it was
Yeah.
like different because the little line bleepy thingy was on the far side, and I was like, that's just too
These are
far.
very technical.
Yes.
I don't know what
Blind
it is.
bleepy thingy,
It's
yes.
the heart thingy, right, or whatever. And so like
what they call
that
it.
was too far. And I remember like my work guy messaging me like, "Hey, can you help me out with this?" I'm like, "My wife is in labor right now.
It's baby time.
I'll get back to you." And so I like
Maybe we need to do an episode on all of our birthing things.
No.
Top 3.
Top 3 baby stories.
Yeah.
Wait, you guys all have multiple
Boring.
children, right?
He has
No, I only
one.
have one.
You've got
He has
one.
2. I have
You've got-
3.
Okay.
yeah, but you had preemie.
I had
So
a
you
preemie, and then the last one came within like in 2 hours from start to finish.
Nice.
And we
There
got
you
into
go.
the hospital, and they couldn't even give her an epidural or anything like that. So she was like super fast.
No,
It's crazy.
Was there preemie in the ICU?
No, he was healthy. We went back we went home the next day. It was crazy. All right, Anson, let's go.
So Jordy's beer was good.
I didn't taste
Very
anything
pink.
with Jared.
Very
I
pink.
did start tasting like the apple and stuff. What did you think, Jordy?
I really liked it. It's
No rating.
it's more complicated. Got more flavors behind it.
Yeah.
Than
It's not just
than the first one we had.
Tangerine.
Right. It's not just a sour beer. There's more to it.
Yeah.
Right. It's not necessarily. I couldn't pinpoint any of the flavors of apples, ginger, carrots, or beets. Obviously, the color. I really like the color. It's cool. I mean,
Would you order it though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's how I would describe it, and I don't know if it's a fair description, but it's like drinking a Capri Sun where they have like 20 different fruit juices in
Yeah.
it. Not that this has 20 fruit, but it's just like it's a fruit flavored sour
Yeah.
fruit.
Right.
If that makes any sense. So
Yeah.
like I couldn't discern anything, and that's frustrating. And that's a little bit frustrating to me, but we can.
Sure.
All right, Nancy, what do you got?
That's a cool logo.
Okay. So
Oh, he puts it back down.
back. You can't see it now. So in line with the dark beer episode, I ended up at this place where my favorite sour ever is a fruited coffee sour. So it's like so it has fruit.
What?
We're all making faces.
Yeah, no. So it has fruit and it has coffee, and it was a brewery out of Cincinnati. We randomly picked this place. We when we were there, we drove there. It's in the cool old church. We ended up ordering this beer called Warm Mug, and it was amazing. So we ordered a 6-pack, and then they discontinued it in like 2018 or something like that. So you can't get it here anyway. So I went to this place by our house, you and me, Jordy, called Jade Mountain Brewery, and they said that they had a coffee sour on tap.
Yeah.
And so I went there. I talked to the guy. He said it wasn't quite his favorite, but he liked this other one. So I was like, do I risk it with the coffee sour? It can go very wrong. And so I took his advice. So Jade Mountain.
And got the F out of it.
No. I got what's called a neon. Neon. And so it is a.
Oh, neon.
No, N-I-A-N, neon. And so 6%, it's an imperial koji sour with cassia bark, mandarin, chocolate, and lactose. And so it's going to be a darker sour.
Jordy's lactose intolerant.
Yeah, you said that last time. I didn't believe you. But
One of these days it'll stick.
Jade Mountain is a place that does tea. It's a tea.
Wait, you got that at Jade Mountain?
That can is cool.
That can is cool.
They did it. It's a tea house and brewery.
Wake up, Paul.
And so I was like, I one-stop shop. So I
You
didn't
need to take a picture of this.
I didn't want to go anywhere else. I have another one, so you can take a picture.
Way back in the dark, the second Dark Is Your Soul episode, you said your sour excursion didn't go well, and that's because you were looking for the coffee one.
I was looking for coffee, which is very rare.
But
it's like trying to find a black IPA.
But the guy at the brewery said he preferred this one.
Yes, they had 4 sours on draft, and I said, "Which one's your favorite?" He said it was this one, and so I said, "All right, I'm going to trust you," because. But then after
This isn't going to pour right. Like, I just feel like it's going to be wrong.
after I chose this, I did drink the coffee sour.
Oh, okay.
And I think I was right in my decision. because I was like, well, now that I chose this, I'm going to do a taster of the coffee sour. He let me try it, and it wasn't my favorite.
What the hell?
It has chocolate in it. It has bark,
Yep.
tangerine, or it has
How do you
bark.
find out that, this bark is good?
People have been, I think they make cassia bark tea
Yeah.
and stuff. It's been around for a while.
Weird. Is that like wormwood?
Cassia is
Wormwood, yes.
more in line with the cinnamon.
You're going to be hallucinating on this.
Yeah. That would be a fun show. If we could actually get some good absinthe.
Absinthe, yeah.
And
That's available.
real.
Oh, with wormwood,
Yeah.
it is available. You can get it, but
You've
have
got to
to
get it
It's
from
a,
like
what is
Europe.
that?
Like low
Wormwood's
percentage.
like a poison or something.
Yeah, it's a
You can't-
hallucinogenic.
You can't have.
Haven't you seen Eurotrip?
No,
That's hype.
I don't watch things.
It's
Yeah, I think that part's hype, yeah. So, yeah, so this is dark. This is like a darker than amber beer.
yeah.
Yeah, no, this
This is darker than Josh's Dark As Your Soul.
You could have put this in the Dark As Your Soul episode.
I
It would have.
could
It would have
have.
fit. It would have fit okay.
Dark as your sour.
I've
So,
never
yeah.
had. I've never. I know this is not a coffee one. I've never had a coffee one.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
doesn't sound. I
Now, I did forego my 2 favorite sour breweries to do this.
Which are?
Paradox and Black Project.
Yes. Both are amazing.
but you
Paradox is ridiculous.
In order to do this,
because you've had all of them there.
because
Right.
I haven't had all of them, but I knew that if I picked up a Black Project, it would have just slayed.
Or Paradox, which is they do seasonals because everything is
So good.
wild.
Where the hell is
Not
Paradox?
everything, but
It's in Divide, Colorado,
yeah.
which is
That sounds far.
no, it's really not. It's
Don't
like
get it mixed up with the Paradox in New York. This
Right.
is Divide.
it's west of Colorado Springs. If you ever go to 11 Mile Reservoir to go camping, and you go through the Colorado Springs to go home, you'll go through Divide.
Nope. I couldn't tell you where 11 Mile Reservoir is.
Well, it's
I
west of Colorado Springs.
All right, so I've had this. I drank it all. I really like it.
yeah.
It's. I would say that it's a sour.
That's a crazy flavor.
Yeah.
It could just be a temperature difference, but it's similar to the first one. But you said it's just kind of a basic sour, but it's very pleasant. That's the word that comes to my mind.
I kind of taste like the tea or the bark. Like I taste like an earthy flavor.
That something like that comes through.
Yeah. I like it a lot.
Yeah, I do
This
too.
doesn't it doesn't look right for a sour.
You've never had a black sour?
No.
All right, since we're going on to what's going to be the longest episode we've ever had.
Ever.
Not true.
Well, you guys had birth stories for like 25 minutes.
Let's talk
What
about
the
our
hell is
children
that?
again.
So I'm going to, again, I went to Bevy's liquor store. in
Bevy's
Parker,
alcohol
Colorado.
place.
Bevies.
We've had a lot of beers.
Bevies, we'll get you drunk.
And I gave him the same parameters. He picked it out at the same time as the Dark as Your Soul beer.
Nice.
So this is what he picked for me. And because it's a seasonal, I think he was like, yeah, I'll give you this one. So this is Prairie Artisan Ales.
Prairie, so good.
Yeah. Seasick
Yes.
Crocodile, which is hilarious.
That is good.
The can is
Hey, you've had
amazing.
No, but Prairie is
Who the hell is
Yeah.
Hold on. Legit.
No.
Womp, womp, womp.
You know you can't say that word.
No, but Prairie Ales is
I've never even heard of Prairie.
It's so good.
so good.
Where is it? Or are they?
They're out of Oklahoma.
I think so. I think that's right.
Oh, weird.
So Seasick Crocodile. This is sour ale with cranberries, ginger, cinnamon, and nutmeg.
Holy, it's like Christmas puked
It's
in
a
your mouth.
Christmas, yeah.
Sorry, Jordy.
That name is amazing, though.
Seasick Crocodile.
That is so good. I
love that name.
That's so Grinch. That's perfect.
You got to get a picture of the logo because the
This
logo
is
is awesome.
This is an episode where you really miss the cameras because the can is
the can is
so
really
ju-
good
ju-
tonight,
Just for people
actually.
listening, the can looks like an ugly Christmas sweater,
It does. Yes.
but it's got 8-bit kind of 8-bit computer graphics.
It's got the
It's got
crocodile.
a Santa Claus. It's got a crocodile on
Oh,
it.
it's got a pinkish hue.
Oh,
I'm looking forward to
wait,
this.
Paul,
Actually,
hold it up. Give a smile. Oh, that works. That works. Fair enough.
There you go.
It looks kind of like the
You
pink
get the
vapor
glasses,
stew,
you get the-
but maybe more.
HSP says we're awesome with with a kind of scary.
Sean.
Wait.
Yeah, it's common.
It smells like Christmas. I'm excited.
Is that not like
Oh, no, I have to open a new can. Oh,
no.
What a
oh
shame.
darn.
Sad.
Oh.
kind of a weird meme? Isn't that what's his butt? Jack Black.
Looks like it. This smells like Christmas.
I'm kind of excited. I mean, we're still not that far. Like, as we record, we're
Yeah.
only a few days behind Christmas. So
I'm so excited because Prairie is so solid.
I've never even heard of him. So now you got me like all interested.
Anson's
We're
absolutely
not
right,
doing
though.
we're not doing a field trip.
I
though.
am.
Not
We're
having-
not doing a field trip.
Because we can't even get our butts to Greeley, let alone to another state.
Just get in your car and it'll drive us there.
Right.
See, there you go.
It smells. If you were to tell me this was a sour beer, you should drink it. I'd smell it and be like, no, it's not.
This is like an alcoholic
I don't know what
punch
it
or
smells
something.
like.
This
the
smells like
nutmeg.
something you would drink on a Christmas
It smells
party.
like Christmas.
I want recording that I hate you all because I can't smell crap.
It really, like, it genuinely smells like a Christmas punch.
All right, time to taste. Here we go.
I smell the nutmeg.
Oh, that's
and the
weird.
ginger.
Anson's tasting it. And by the way, again, that's sour ale, cranberries, ginger,
Seasick crocodile.
cinnamon, and nutmeg.
Oh my god!
I taste cinnamon, but I don't taste anything else.
It tastes like
I taste like I think cranberry, but nothing else.
It's like
Okay.
it tastes like a spiced cider you would have
Exactly.
at a Christmas party.
I don't taste
Yeah.
the sour.
Okay, so there's I've talked about it before.
There's
but
tanginess.
There's a wine called Glühwein.
No,
in Germany. It's a
No.
mulled wine. So
No.
shut up. Shut your fat face. It's a mulled wine, and it has these flavors in it. Not the cinnamon, but it's a wine. This is like a beer version of
No
Glühwein.
cinnamon?
in a sense.
If you heated this up, if you warmed this up, it would be
No.
it really,
Absolutely
I'm not
not.
saying it would be necessarily be good, but it would be like a mulled
It
wine
would be warm.
that you would get at Christmas time.
yes.
So you
And
know
I
what
love-
the mulled wine is?
I'm familiar with it.
Have you tasted it?
I don't drink wine regularly.
I had a
it makes me
whole
puke.
bottle at Christmas on Christmas Day.
A whole mulled wine.
Well,
Did you mold it yourself?
It's 8% alcohol, and I drank it all within about an hour and a half.
was it on Sunday?
was on Christmas. No,
Christmas
Christmas
was-
Eve. It was Christmas Eve that I drank.
Okay, so it wasn't when you were sending pictures of the family and being like, "Oh my god."
Did I say? Oh, shut up, dude! You stupid idiot.
Well, just saying, you had Christmas.
None of them
later.
listen to this, but
Because that would be when I drink it.
I know. I never get those pictures. I want that picture now. I want to know what happened.
We didn't have
Later.
We didn't have Christmas with the family.
yeah,
They had
you
COVID.
didn't.
They had COVID.
Who did?
My brother's wife.
Yikes!
Bummer.
Bummer.
So we're like,
All right.
we found out the
Did it by
day
yourself.
before. So my wife's like, "Okay, have it at our house." Crap. What are we eating?
Oh no!
I wanted to have Chinese food,
Yeah,
and she said no.
duck.
Yeah, my dad and my sister, so families were all supposed to meet at my grandparents' house, basically my aunt's house, and they just basically no showed. We didn't even hear from them.
What?
And because they had sicknesses in their households.
Oh, I see.
So we're
Oh.
like, I mean, they ended up calling my aunt, but it was just yeah. But anyways, all right. Who went first? Josh went first.
He hasn't done his yet. The
Yes,
sour.
he has.
Wait,
He went first.
He went first.
we've done 4?
This is the fourth one. Yeah.
All right, I go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
All right.
Oh boy.
Dude, we've had so much to drink in the last hours.
Okay, Josh.
I
what
don't
do you
know.
got?
I don't think I can do it again.
Top 4 is
You just can't taste it.
No, no.
that's
Like, this the crocodile
Yeah.
is good, I guess. Like, it's not offensive, but I taste tardy, but I don't taste like everything else. I'm tired of this crap. The dark beer was really good too,
yeah,
but I feel like I know I'm missing crap.
yeah. You're missing crap.
I know I'm missing crap. Like,
no, it's
This
true,
sucks.
yeah. We might have to do a redo
Maybe.
one day.
I got nothing.
Any that tasted better than the others. That's like
No, because I think when I
I think Jordy pooped his pants.
apparently, I think when I there's no, I can't differentiate between them, so I got to step out. That's
All
where
right.
Jordy comes in. We still get a top
Your-
3.
Jordy
your
went
ratings.
Jordy went second. So
Okay,
Top 3, top 4.
top 4.
It's good. I mean, the crocodile's yummy.
Let's see. I'm not ready. Okay, number.
Go to Anson.
What was the fourth one?
Kick it to Anson.
the fourth one
We've
was
got
the
pink vapor.
prairie.
We've got pink vapor stew. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
we had
right.
the
Josh's.
tangerine.
That's the one I can't remember. The fat idiots.
The fat.
So number 4, I'm gonna do. That's tough. I really like them all. I'm not sure. So you guys do this all the time. I'm gonna say 1 through 4. It could be like 1A through 1B, right? So
1A through 1B.
Sure.
Okay, so
I
you
said
covered
D.
2.
I said D.
Okay.
These nuts.
Shut up. We'll do Joyride 4. It's just basic. It's good. There's just it's
It
not
is good,
it's not
yes.
special. Number 3. We'll do the artisan ales just because it's so different. It's really good, but the nutmeg and the Christmassy flavors just kind of push it to the side for me.
Oh, the prairie.
The prairie one,
Prairie,
yeah,
yeah.
Prairie Artisan Ales, Seasick Crocodile. Number 2, we'll do.
I think it has the best
we'll do-
logo.
It is a really awesome logo. But speaking of logos, the can for Jade Mountain is also awesome. It's this Japanese style.
Yeah, but I
painting type
get
stuff.
You did 8-bit. Like,
8-bit, the 8-bit stuff on the Prairie Artisan is cool. But so number 2 will be the Jade Mountain. I'm really excited that they're that good and they're so close to my house. I'm glad that they brought both.
except for
pretty
the
shocked.
don't do the coffee sour or
Shocked.
coffee sour. Don't do.
I'm gonna just go.
I would
coffee.
do a taster of it, but it's not representative of the quality I was looking for.
And then I'll be lame and do my own as number 1, Pink Vapor Stew from Ska Brewing. I like the pink color. The Prairie has the similar pink color. I think that's cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's interesting.
Beets,
But I like I like the flavor of the Pink Vapor Stew. Like Paul said, nothing really stands out, but in my opinion, it all works together really well. But they're all really close.
Nice.
I agree. All right, so we're gonna keep this pretty easy. We're gonna do. We're gonna do Joyride number 4.
Okay.
Again, really good. I like tangerines. Easy. We're going to do ska, number 3. We're going to do... Oh, this is so hard. Because I love cinnamon. And that is so cinnamony.
This one?
Yeah.
Really?
I'm going to do Prairie number 2 and Jade Mountain number 1. Jade Mountain has a depth and complexity of flavors that I think ska tried to do. It's like when there's like 29 ingredients listed and you taste one. Yeah. You're like, oh, I didn't taste the ginger. In like the Prairie, I didn't taste the ginger. So I'm gonna go with this one. I mean, a dark sour. Hey, let's go.
Nice. I like that. Okay, so I'm going to go number 4, the Joyride.
Sorry, Josh.
Yeah,
yours
that's
sucks.
okay.
I mean,
I've never had it before.
Yeah, it wasn't his favorite. So
Right. I'm going to go number 3, the Pink Vapor, the Ska Brewing. Again, like I said, that was it's a good solid beer, but I just couldn't discern a whole lot from it. Then I'm going to go the what's that one called again?
Jade Mountain.
The Jade Mountain. Yeah, Jade Mountain. I really like that. Just as a solid.
It's
sour.
so weird, though.
It is.
Like,
weird.
it pours,
It
you're
is
like,
weird.
what is... Wait, that's a sour?
You know what? And I was looking as I took a picture of their menu, and the one below it is also a dark sour.
Huh.
It's a dark sour with some other stuff in it.
All right, so number 1 is for me is the Prairie Artisan Ales. It's not because I brought it at all. It's really because I didn't know that I was bringing it. I mean, I knew. Anyways,
Yeah.
but this is a great brewery, and then the cranberries. I love cranberry. This is a flavor, and then this reminds me. This is almost brings back those nostalgic flavors of Christmas, that Glühwein type stuff that I grew up drinking as a child.
It is Christmas.
And I don't discern the ginger, but I do get a lot of the cinnamon and the nutmeg, that Christmassy, punchy in the face kind of flavors. And I love. In fact, I poured a whole basically.
Yeah, you did.
I shared a whole can to myself.
I can
we need
smell
to do
the
like
ginger.
for Valentine's Day, a pink drink.
Pink
Ooh.
drink.
I might be bringing this back.
Yeah, right.
Pink drink for Valentine's Day.
I'm just gonna do like hot cinnamon. You know,
Yeah.
Red Hots?
I'm gonna do red hots and vodka.
Wait,
do you do Valentine's Day? Like, do you?
Not really. No.
Okay.
I mean,
It's
we go out to
usually-
dinner. We'll go out.
Really?
We'll do a date and go
On the
out to dinner.
14th?
Either the 14th or something like where we can work out of the work schedules and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Do you?
we've done.
We just do chocolates and stuff.
We
Regular-
do. We do
really?
dinner at home. Like I'll cook like steak and like all the like stuff you get at a steakhouse. I'll just do that at home because we, with our kid and stuff. Like we'll just involve him and we'll have, he'll enjoy it too. And then
We do.
whatever.
We do a lot of the often, not every single year, but we go to the melting pot
oh, okay.
because it's fun. It's just a fun atmosphere, fun experience, that kind of a thing.
Just for dessert, or do you do the whole thing?
No, we do the whole thing because it's just a fun experience and that kind of stuff. Actually, for Christmas Eve as a family, we did fondue just at home with us
Random
and the kids.
info.
Yeah.
I have not been to the melting pot since I got engaged
Wow.
to not Wendy.
To not.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Well, we're gonna have to now. So,
Duh.
all right, the three of us is gonna
We'll have to
get
unpack that.
Yeah.
That is something I don't know about.
Wow, we're gonna have
Wait,
to.
before you go,
Yep.
I brought something else.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
There's an episode, recent episode, where Josh says he would roast marshmallows over my burning body rather than pee on me.
Oh,
I would totally kill you right now and set you on fire.
Well, here
So
you go.
Jordy
Here's the
brought some
marshmallows that I
marshmallows.
brought for you.
You need to add screaming noises.
that's awesome.
It was like a roasting fire sound or something.
there you go.
Kroger.
That's
Enjoy your
And
marshmallows.
I want
I only cry
Jet Puff.
every other episode.
because you make fun of Jordy all the
Yeah.
time, or
Yeah.
Josh?
Yeah.
I talk to Jordy all the time.
There
And he
you go.
bitches that I didn't invite him to the wedding, but
That's
you
true.
didn't invite me to the wedding either.
true story.
Oh.
We've known each other since we were 15. I didn't get
I
invited.
know.
that
but we didn't
hurts.
talk that much.
Same.
At the time, we
Wait,
kind of got our not
you
separate
didn't-
ways. But
I wasn't
just
there.
apart.
Anson didn't get invited either.
No, we
Who-
had very, very few
Who
people.
are your friends? This was long before
These are
COVID.
these are not your friends.
We had 85 people total, and we had 55 in the wedding party.
In the wedding party?
Like from family on both sides. So like it was one of those ones like my parents were like, well, I need to invite so. I'm like,
Our wedding party was large because my wife was like, I want to have this person be a bridesmaid and this person and this person and this person and this person.
there were two, my brother and Eric.
Nice.
All right, let's get this
Okay,
done.
bye.
This is
Okay.
a long episode.
Anyway,
You can find us at top3.show. You can find Anson at
You're not
Anson
gonna find me
or
at-
Young
He's
Anson on Instagram.
at Young Anson.
You won't find me at Melting Pot.
Yeah. We're gonna change that.
I do have a photo of that.
We're gonna change.
that night.
We're gonna change that, guys. If you want to donate towards our melting pot adventures,
Oh God.
find me and I'll tell you how to do that. And then we're gonna make Josh and Wendy come with me and Sarah and Anson and Stacy. We're gonna do the top 3 of melting pot.
That is a lot of hot oil.
We're giving you
Oil?
guys further
Jeez.
advance notice. Why don't you guys fund this adventure? We can actually
God.
leave and see if we can film it. Oh,
hard.
Anson doesn't know about it because he's not here. He's peeing. Let's get this episode done because he's peeing.
Anson's paying for it.
Anson's peeing for it.
How would people donate? Just reach out to you, to Paul Prosen.
On there. There's a social thing. There's a whole way you can donate.
Thank you, Anson.
That's awesome. Woo! Thanks, Anson. Your generosity is amazing.
Yeah, good job.
Oh, that's awesome. Great.
I'm amazed.
All right. Well, see you later, guys.
Bye. See ya.
Bye.
Legit. That's legit. That's legit.
Legit. I'm legit going back to the crab.
It legit like
I will legit like a legit.
That was legit.